Good morning, Cole. It's Friday. I really enjoyed your video on Monday, as I'm sure everyone who watched it did. And I think we can all agree that we need the squad in like every single video. And speaking of the squad, that brings me to my video topic for today: forensics. Cole, I'm sure you're very well aware that forensics season is starting up again, and it's such a big part of both of our lives, and so many people don't know anything about it that I think we need to talk a little bit about it. So here we go, the lowdown on forensics in 4 minutes. First of all, start things off, as the t-shirt from MIFA state finals last year would say, forensics isn't just about dead bodies. Come to think of it, I should wear my forensics shirt for the rest of the video. There we go, forensics shirt accomplished. Anyway, yeah, we're not talking about forensic science, we're talking about forensics, which is very, very different. The kind of forensics I'm talking about and the kind that Cole and I do is a competitive public speaking activity. Because the only thing people hate more than public speaking is being judged while you're doing it. Within forensics, there are actually many different events. The kind of events varies based on state or what level of competition you're in, or even what tournament you're going to. However, there is one overarching body known as the National Forensics League. That's right, to us, the NFL isn't about putting on pads and helmets and hitting people, it's about putting on suits and ties and not touching people, which is another joke you'll get later. The events at almost every forensics tournament are divided into 2 categories: interpretation, also known as interp, and public address, also known as PA. In interp events, you actually take a piece of literature and act it out in various different ways. It's more about the dramatic side and the acting. But in PA events, though, it's more of a business speech type style, where you write your speech yourself and you talk as yourself on a given topic. Within interp and PA, there are actually more subdivisions of events. In MIFA, the Michigan Interscholastic Forensics Association, which I just graduated from and Cole currently is in, there are 12 events. In interp, you have prose, dramatic interpretation, poetry, storytelling, duo, and multiple. While in PA, you have extemporaneous speaking, impromptu, informative, oratory, sales, and broadcasting. I'm not sure I have the time in this video to go through every single event and what happens in each one, but I'll put a link in the doobly-doo to a website that does just that. Cole and I have actually stayed entirely on the interp side because we like acting better than giving a speech. In my forensics career, I did a prose, 2 DIs, 2 duos, and a multiple. Cole has also done multiple, we were in the same multiple, and this year he is doing duo. So what happens at these forensics tournaments, you might be saying? Normally you and your school's team will arrive at a local high school or university at a time in the morning that Kristen Norris describes as bright and squirrely. Then you'll get your schematic, which will tell you the timing of the tournament and which rooms you'll be competing in. Then your rounds begin. You perform the same speech or piece every single round unless you're in a limited prep event like extemp, impromptu, or broadcasting. At a normal Michigan high school tournament, there are usually 3 preliminary rounds where everyone competes always, and then they take the best from the prelim rounds and put them in semifinals. There are usually 2 semifinal sections, about 6 competitors each. Then they take the best 6 from semis and put them in finals. The best in finals win the big trophies. The scoring system for forensics is really weird. It takes a while to figure out, but pretty much there's a judge in each round along with like 5 or 6 competitors. After everyone performs, the judge then ranks the competitors on who did the best. I always say that the scoring objective of forensics is a very similar one to track and field, where you're competing individually or in small groups, but you're also scoring for your team. You earn points for your school based on how well you did and how far in the competition you got. At the end of the tournament, at the award ceremony, usually the top 6 competitors in each event are recognized, as well as the top 3 schools in each size class. The Michigan high school forensics season usually consists of 4 regular season tournaments and then regionals and then states, with only the best in each event moving on. And then there's the Mackinac tournament, but Mackinac is just ridiculous. If you want to know how ridiculous Mackinac is, that's how the squad formed, was Mackinac. So that's forensics in a nutshell. It's a wonderful, wonderful activity. It prepares you for like everything in life. It was the best decision I ever made in high school. If your school has a forensics team, I advise you join it right now. I don't care if you've never done public speaking before, join forensics. Cole, I hope you're just as excited for forensics season as I am. I wish you and Issa the best of luck, and I'll see you on Monday.